Yeah, he put some spark plug wires on and comforted me kind of thing. And I'll tell you what, your youth is like so friggin' awesome when you really think about it. I mean, the time you get to spend being young is like a true treasure, guys. Anybody ever heard of the word or heard of the phrase flash before your eyes? Oh, man. Because that's all the recordings, guys. That's everything. Running right by you. That's that's your path here in the nursery. Man, he's clicking through so many, it's hard to pick some off. There is one that it's not quite Huckleberry Finn kind of thing, but it's one of those that I never will forget. It's out there at Wildcat Den. The the old mill. See, I don't know if you ever knew this, but the old mill was a real mill, and they for years it sat pretty much just waiting to fall down. It was just, it was there. Well, a bunch of people came in there, good folk, and they restored it. They put a lot of work into it. But before those days, it was just a building, and there was a wall at the top, and there was water at the bottom. Us boys, yeah, we'd get that wall at the top, and we'd jump down in the water. See, here's the problem on that bottom side. That water was only about 7 to 8 inches deep, most of it over there. But if you get right where that mill used to, the wheel mill used to be, oh, it got deep right there at that very spot. And so when you jumped off that wall, you had to hit that spot. But you get anywhere outside that spot, and you're hitting shallow water. Oh man, I'll tell you, it was trying to hit a bullseye that you didn't know was there. You knew about where it was, and that's where you landed because wasn't much else there to land in. And just in case y'all worried about, no, they got it fixed now where you can't do that stupid shit. Thank gosh. But I'll tell you what they do have that's really awesome, which never happened back. The water what flows right over top of the dam, and you can sit up underneath that dam and have a water wall flow right over top of your head. You got to come check that one out. That is a cool thing. When you're sitting there on that wall and that water is flowing over you, just got a curtain of water across you. And anyway, yeah, it had a lot of memories, that Wildcat Den. All them trails, Fat Man Squeeze, the cliffs. Wow. I mean, I could go on and on with just the camping trips out there and the times we had to come in. Because I'll tell you, that was our favorite camping site. That's where we, 9 times out of 10, we did our camping. It was close. It was convenient. They had a little shop. And it's all gone now. It's a house. But they had a little shop out there. A really old people couple that they ran like the oldest grocery store you ever did see in your life. Okay, this was like 1920s setup inside there, and they just kept going because there were just enough people in Wildcat Den traffic to, make a living or a little supplemental income, and it always came from us campers. And we would go over there and we'd talk to those two. Oh man, they were the sweetest old couple. Funny, funny. Oh man. And because it seemed like every damn time you go camping, you always forget something. Every time you go, no matter how professional you get, you friggin' forget something. So that store was a convenience, and it really was. Uh, but wow, you guys will get to see what we got saw when we get over to the other side. Because I'm telling you, dude, this thing was set up like 1920s, 30s, and they might have done a little bit of remodeling between then and there, but not much. It was an old school store, and I'll tell you what, though, they were the sweetest couple that ran that thing, and we would go over there and get that stuff, and a lot of times they didn't have much traffic and they didn't have change, and they were getting semi senile. And we didn't care. You know, here's $20. Thank you. I'm just gonna get this bag of ice and this and this. Keep the change, you know. And they were just so grateful and God bless you and that kind of thing as you walked out the door. It was because it was hard for them to even count change. They were older than dirt. I mean, people, you have no idea how old they were. And but they kept chugging away at their little store. Oh, it was an awesome memory. And like I said, that Wildcat Den, dude. I'm telling you, all these memories that we had there at that park. It turns out we got a lot of cool parks in this area, and we're gonna have a lot more all over the world. We got a whole bunch of graveyards to get rid of, so don't you worry. We're gonna make parks everywhere in the world. Them graveyards is going. Yeah, that's where that tide money's starting at. Yeah, we're gonna clean that shit up, and nobody wants to see their damn grave. No, they're up there. They're not in that damn ground. You're wasting God's nursery. We got to clean that shit up. Except them military graves. No, them boys, they earned them spots, and they're gonna keep them forever. It'll be a good idea for us to remember what wars really costs. So yeah, that one they're not there either, but the cost of war is, and so we're going to keep that marker. Yeah. So it's kind of like a punishment on the earth, you know. Anyway, and they'll always be remembered as that they they were really sacrificed for no stupid ass good reason. Every one of them. Every one of them. Anyway, they got a good program on the other side, though. Don't you worry. You think the vets have benefits on this side? Wait till you see what you got on that side. Oh, man. God is good, people. God is good, and He always has been. He just has to pick out the good kids. Now we're going to maybe get a whole lot more good kids. That's what the program's all about, getting all of us down that path right. And we're gonna do that. So anyway, I just got to tell you about that Wildcat Den, because I'll tell you what, I bet there's gonna be a couple come see that. Because I'll tell you what, you wait till you see what they did to that mill. That's a lot of hard work, and you guys just do not know what it meant to grind up that shit back in the old days. I mean, tech was sucky. Tech was sucky. Yeah, we were just past the Rolling Stone. Actually, the Rolling Stone is part of the grinding thing. They'll show you. They'll show you. Anyway, I'll get back to you. I don't know. Maybe we'll have another story. I don't know. He's trying to make me feel better. So and he'll do that when you're down. Sometimes you just had a really piss poor day, and you got news that you just son of a bit, and he works with you. He'll put in some plug wires that'll relieve that pressure. So anyway, I'll be back at you. All right. I'll see what else you can get fired up there.